He moved his gaze towards you. You were standing in front of him with small smile on your face and shining eye. He was staring at your cinder and happy face to make his restless mind understand that you are with him and is happy. You, what happened, Taehyung? Worriedly observing his facial feature. Taehyung, I love you, kitten. Pull you in tight as you have wrapped your arms around his neck. Taehyung closed his head to feel you close to him. You, I love you to Taehyung with smile. After some moment, they break the hug and Taehyung cupped your face with both hands. I kissed your forehead. Taehyung, when did you come? Shifted your head and behind your ear. You, just now. Auntie was about to shop enter boutique with smile, shaking your head and continued scrunching your eyebrows with shaking. But when you came, it is only 6:30. Not bad, Mr. Kim. Taehyung was just staring at your smile. Your smile gave him the strength to breathe. You, did you had your coffee or should I bring it coming out of washroom after chanting? Yes, I had my coffee. Stay with me, please. Pull you. He was sitting on his bed and was trying to concentrate on the office work while typing something on mic. You, I am here only way. Where I am going, shifting your name, sitting down on the bed, keeping your head on his shoulder. Taehyung, you belong to me, only me, you. Mobile interviewing his long finger with your delicate one, giving light peck on your hair. After some time in kitchen, you, Gopi Grandma, where is everyone? I have not seen Big Mother, Mom or Ma entering kitchen. You entered kitchen after a lot of conversation with your husband. He was not letting you go downstairs. You was late, but you get confused seeing no one from your mother-in-law's work or working in kitchen. Gopi Grandma, you, Mrs. Kim is having some slight headache. Maybe Hannah and Mona are in her room, informed you. You, oh, Gopi Grandma, I will quickly go and check. Mom just coming in 2 minutes to help you worry. Gopi Grandma, it's okay, daughter-in-law with smile. Mrs. Kim room. Mrs. Kim's sister, how can they do all this with you crying, feeling bad for her daughter-in-law Mona? It is such a disgusting mental they have. Sister trying to make her understand. Hannah never understood why this minus family never visited your house in displeasure. Then these three ladies were in Mrs. Kim's room, trying to console and give strength to each other after revelation. Recent disclosure shook their belief on humanity. You, Mom, entered Mrs. Kim's room to find your other two brother-in-laws with her. You, Mom, what happened? Why are you crying? Is it paining so much with concern? Mrs. Kim, you, my dear, pulled you in, hug, caress your hair with lot of love. Hannah and Mona also had tears in their eyes looking at you. They both wiped their unshed tears, and Hannah nodded in note to Mrs. Kim, asking her to control her feelings. Taehyung should be the one to tell you all the truth, and now if you see moist eyes of your mother-in-law, you will surely ask questions. That is what the message passed to Mrs. Kim from her sister. You, big mother, what happened? Turning to Hannah. Miss Kim, nothing. Your mother-in-law is always like this. Whenever she had a headache, she became too emotional and Sandy entered the room to cover up the situation. You, Dad, please don't tease Mom with chicken and can you? Mom, should I bring anything for you? And Big Mother and Ma, you stay with Mom. I will help Gopi Grandma and Jane for dinner preparations. Mona, no, you don't go alone. I am coming with you. Abruptly, she was scared to send you alone downstairs. She did not have even a single percent of trust on me in a family. They were still at home and may try to hurt you. You, okay, Mom, I will be downstairs. Should we send you a dinner here in room? Turning your gaze towards Mrs. Kim. Mrs. Kim, no, I will come downstairs, faking a smile. You, okay, Mom, let's go, Ma. Turn to leave. Mr. Kim, keep on smiling like this. You caress your hair with smile. You, Dad, Ma was crunching your eyebrows. Mr. Kim, nothing. Go tapping your cheek with bored smile. After some time, dining room. You, Chen, where is everybody? I have not seen Auntie or Jiho or Grandma. Did they go out while keeping plates on dining table, capturing attention from Hannah and Mona? Chen, no, sister, no, they must be in their room only. I also have not seen them from afternoon, keeping salad plates in the middle of the dining table. You, okay, I will go and call them for dinner and turn to go, but Mona held your hand. Mona, you can you please check this curry? Is there anything missing? Meanwhile, Chen, you go and call them for dinner. Chen, okay, nod her head and went out of dining hall. Soon all male members of family joined and took their seats for dinner. Chan's sister that Jiho grandma is saying that they are not hungry, so they will skip today dinner entering dining hall. You not hungry? I should check with grandma in confusion and try to get up when Taehyung held your hand, pulling you back on seat. No, you Taehyung, Hannah, Mrs. Kim and Mona said on the same time. You looked at them in shock. Hannah, dear, you are already sitting on dining plate. It is not good to get up once you have filled the food plate in front of you. I will go and check on them. Tried to cover up and then left towards guest room. Soon Joseph and Jihu grandma came to join family for dinner with bored head. You, grandma, where is Jihu and auntie in concern? Jihu grandma. Jihu had some heavy snacks in the evening, so she is not feeling to have dinner. And Meena also, Fabul looking down at her plate. She could not gather the courage to meet Kim family members eating gaze, especially from Taehyung who was sitting beside you. You, oh, okay, nodded your head and continued to eat your food. Joseph, we are leaving tomorrow morning. Mom and Jiho are also coming with us. Gulped and tried to put fake smile on his disturbed face. He did not want to face the young month again. You, uncle, suddenly what happened in confusion as per your earlier talk with Meena? Their plan to stay here at Busan was at least of 1 week. Joseph, your grandma is not feeling well and he is alone over there, so we are going. Thought the best option to convince you. You, oh, what happened to him in concern? Joseph, nothing major, just routine. He's getting old, you tried to explain. You whom me and Taehyung will come to visit him whenever we will come to Seoul, right Taehyung? Then turn your gaze toward Taehyung who had fixed his gaze on Joseph. Taehyung showed you, giving you fake smile. This dinner went in maximum silence. There were few tags raised by Anupro and Jungkook to maintain user environment where they got participation from Yuri and Pihu. Joseph and Gio grandma did not utter a word and had food just for namesake. Taehyung signed you room. You came back to room lost in your own thoughts along with Mona. You observed you was not left alone even for a second. Your mother-in-law were around you entire evening and night till you proceed towards your room. Taehyung was working on his Mac, but he was looking it far. His fingers were still on keyboard and his gaze was somewhere else. You came after change and played and looked at lost Taehyung. Taehyung, what happened? You look lost today. Taehyung, nothing, you just some of his wrist, closing his mouth and pulled you over his chest. You, something is wrong, Taehyung, I can feel it, whisper straightening Taehyung. Taehyung, what do you mean? Raise your face to look in your eyes. You, Joseph uncle and auntie are suddenly living along with grandma and Jihu. If grandpa health was not well, why would they had planned this trip for 1 week shade in a terminal? Let it be a kitten, maybe. His condition earlier was okay and now maybe. Please give some attention to your poor husband, Paul, trying to arrive at your man. You laughed and rolled your eyes, snuggling in his chest. Taehyung, kiss your head, mumbling, I love you, kitten. You, I love you too, Taehyung. Raise your head and give kick peck on his lips, and then again snuggle in his arms, closing your eyes, stepping in deep slumber. Taehyung was caressing your hair with lot of love and care. He pulled you more in his arms, holding tightly arms. He extended his other hand to close the lights. Time skips next day, living room. You, auntie, please take care and call me once you reach home. With smile bending in front of Meena. Meena family was standing at the living room, bidding final bye to him. Family post breakfast. Meena homed you, whispered in low voice with fake smile. Similarly, you took blessing from Joseph and Gio. Grandma, you find it amazing that Tang did not join you for taking blessing, but you shaped your own thoughts. You, Jiho, take care and let's be in touch with smile, but you was confused looking at Jiho pale face and so nice, but you thought this must be because of grandpa health, so assured her grandpa will be fine. Taeyang, you, they are getting like they might be miss the flight, wrapping his arm around your shoulder, passing death glare to Jiho, but maintained fake tight smile on his face. You, oh yes, sure, bye Jiho, wave your hand with smile. Hannah folded her hand in front of God with a closed eyes, thanking him for saving you from betrayal of Mina family. You was truly an apple eye of this family. Mrs. Kim's sister Tang is going to office. He said he have important meeting entering their house temple. Hannah him. He told me he said he will come early and today he will talk to you informed. Day went well and like yesterday you observed your mother-in-law still not leaving you alone. Being with you every moment you always felt so jealous under the love and care which you missed during last 10 years. Even though your grandma showed her love on you, you used to miss your mother. Time skips at night. Taeyang and Yusuf. Post dinner, when you came back to their room, you saw Taeyang pacing here and there, rubbing his hands. From last year, you was observing your husband. He was disturbed over something. You had decided to talk to him. Taeyang pulled you in his arms after your place and intertwined his long fingers with your delicate ones. He was sitting on the bed with the support of headboard. He took deep breath and said, tightening his hold over your arm, Taeyang, do you trust me, kitten? You looked at him who was earlier playing with his shirt button. You is this question to ask him. Kitten, do you believe whatever I will do will be for us to safeguard our relation and my intention will never to be hurt you? Carries your cheek with moistures. You, Tiang, you are scaring me. What happened? Please tell me with thumping heart. Tiang closed his eyes for a moment and then opened and stood staring at your teary scared eyes. Tiang, I asked Geo family to leave our house and life for forever. You moved out from his embrace and looked at him in bewilderment. There was a pin of silence in the room. You might think will never do anything wrong with anyone, but then what suddenly happened that he took this step? Should I ask him? But I trust him. Whatever he will do will be for us. Gulping, thinking this. They were hurting you, and I can't allow them to be near you. Again, pulling you in his embrace. Snuggling his arms, twisting the shit in your palm, you was making yourself ready for the worst. Tiang, you remember those messages when I was in US? Tiang felt you nod over his chest. He continued. Those were not from that disgusting creation, but Jeho was behind it. She wanted to create some misunderstanding between us. She thought that with such tricks she would be able to separate us and create her place in my life. In display tone, he even hated to send out her dates. You clench over his shirt tightened, whereas he also tightened his grip over your arms. Then it was Meena who passed one letter on our marriage date to the family who broke alliance last moment. That letter has some incorrect info about you. She has all informed Sahil to come to your house so she could write your fate could not finish when he felt you shivering over Sahil mention. You closed your eyes and buried your face in his chest. There was stream of tears rolling your cheeks and Taeyang could feel the wetness over his shirt. He tightened his grip. You, she is my auntie Taehyung. Jiho is my sister. How I could barely mumble against his chest after some moments. Taehyung, Mrs. Joseph never accepted your mom. She was jealous over her fate, and after her death, it was you with whom she wanted to fulfill her void, which she felt over the years. Tried to explain you. It's been almost 20 minutes. You was crying bitterly in his embrace, and Taehyung was feeling helpless to see you in pain. You, mom loved her as her own sister. She used to miss her a lot. She always used to tell me that I need to take care of her relation, but then mom always wanted to help them, Taehyung. Mom used to regularly put some amount in grandma account, which grandma used to transfer to auntie account. Mom used to do jobs so grandma will not feel bad that she is taking money from her son-in-law and passing it to her other daughter. Auntie could have talked to her. I have seen tears in mom eyes when dad used to comfort her. So in his ambassador remembering your childhood. She tried to tie my feet with broke down completely. You were shivering in fear with just the thought I would have died. I would have killed my young you. Please calm down. I am here. Just don't even think about it. Azuryu tightening his grip over your pellet figure with his both arms. I will never let them do any was you. I owe my life to Big Mother and Mom. Else it would have become hell. Could not even think the possibility of what would have happened if that day you would not have married Taehyung. Yeah, you are mine, you only mine. We are born to be together, and that's the ultimate truth. Nobody can separate us. Nowhere ever. I love you more than my life. Kitten, in determined voice cupping your face. You be with me, Taehyung. I don't want anything other than your love. Mobile breathing heavily. You cried almost all night in his embrace. Various Taehyung comfort you with his sweet words. Taehyung looked at your pale face. Tears marks were visible on your cheek. You were sleeping in his embrace, feeling tight, still crunching his shut on your face. Taehyung just comforted over you. Kiss your hair, mumbling, I love you, kitten. He extended his arm to take his mobile. He typed a message. Find weakness of Miss Family and send message to Robert. He picked your hair once again and then closed his eyes. Time skips. Knock on the door. Disturbed Taehyung's sleep. He woke up and saw his wife sleeping in his embrace, but the charm and smile on your face was missing today. He slowly made you sleep on the bed, covering you with comforter, and then went to open the door. His mother was standing outside with worry. Hana, how is you? Asked him once he was out. He slowly pulled her from behind to close, not to disturb your sleep. Taehyung nodded in no set, taking deep sign. Every night she was crying just now. Couple of hours back, she slept. Mrs. Kim, you just be with her, she needs you now. But her eyes were also swollen. She also could not sleep well last night, thinking how her daughter would react over revelation. Same was the condition with Hana and Mona. Hana, I will ask Jen to send you coffee. You will be staying at home today, right? Taehyung, of course, Big Mother, nodding his head. And then Hana and Mrs. Kim left from there, leaving Mona and Taehyung. Mona, don't leave them, Taehyung. They need to face our punishment with rain. Taehyung, I will handle them in my way. But right now, my priority is you with narrow eyes. No, please, no, don't touch me, leave me. No, please, no, marble in your shape, sweating, progress, shaking your head and breathing heavily. Taehyung rushed to your sleepy figure when he heard you lower whisper when he came out of the bath. Taehyung, you, it's me. Open your eyes, kitten. It is just a bad dream. Calm down. Something worse to you, caressing your head. You, no, shouted and got up, breathing heavily, jerking his hand. You, Taehyung, you, it's me, Taehyung, with moist eyes. Your eyes softened when you looked at him. You wrap your arms around his neck. Taehyung pulled you in his safe and caressed your head to soothe your pain. Taehyung, I am here, you. I am not going anywhere. I am just beside you, holding you, my love. I said you. You nodded your head, calm your mind. You broke the hug and cried bitterly. I don't want to see their faces anytime, Taehyung. Taehyung, this chapter is closed for forever from our life. I said you, kissing your forehead.